Ash and his friends are back at Frond Island. After giving the kid to Officer Jenny, Ash is at the Pokémon Center. Nurse Joy, kindly heal these Pokémon, said Ash. Who are these Pokémon? Asked Iris. I will tell you later, said Ash as he gave 16 Pokeball to Nurse Joy. Give me some time, I will bring them shortly, said Nurse Joy. As they are waiting, Ash explained everything on how he got them. That's so sad, said Iris. They agreed to come with me, but I am not sure how long it will take them to get open to me, said Ash. They will trust you, Ash, said Sylvan. Just like Charizard, Infernape, Gardevoir, Bisharp, and Emboar trust you, they all will trust you as well, said Iris. I know, said Ash. 2 hours later, Nurse Joy came with tray full of Pokeball. Thanks, Nurse Joy, said Ash as he picks his Pokémon and then went out. Guys want to meet them? Asked Ash, to which his friends nodded. Outside the Pokémon Center, Ash sent all of his Pokémon out. Few Pokémon are not looking at Ash. How are you feeling? Asked Ash with smile on his face as new Pokémon ignored him except Nidoran and Mudkip, who replied happily. Good to hear, said Ash. I know you all still need some time to open up to me. So, I just wanted to introduce you to my friends. These are Iris, Alexa and Sylvan, said Ash, but they don't seem interested in knowing them. Right now, I am going to send you at my hometown so that you can enjoy. Togepi, would you mind staying with me? Asked Ash. Yes, said Togepi. Ash then contacted Professor Oak and sent all of his Pokémon except Melota, Dragonite, Charizard, Togepi, Lapras and Hydreigon. Ash, I got them. I will keep you updated on status, said Oak as call gets disconnected. It's already 6 weeks past when Ash left the deserted island and they are now in Kanto region. We are about to dock at the Vermilion port. It seems a long journey is about to end, said Porter. We reached home, Pikachu. Togepi, you would love to meet my mom, said Ash, causing Togepi happy. This city is so beautiful, said Iris as she and Fracture are amazed to see the city. You bet. This my home, said Ash with smile on his face. Soon crews docked at the harbor. So how are we going there? Asked Alexa. We are going to walk, said Ash. But walking will take too much of time, said Alexa. But this is how a journey should be. Exploring your surroundings while walking is a great fun, said Ash. You are right, said Alexa. But how long it will take us to reach there? Asked Iris. Approximately 7 days, said Ash. That would be a long journey, said Sylvan. Maybe you can find good Pokémon for your gym, said Ash. We have to go Saffron City first and then Cerulean City, then we will go Mount Moon, Pewter City, Viridian City and then finally Pallet Town, said Ash. That's a long route, said Sylvan. I know, but you will meet new Pokémon on the way. Sylvan, you may found few grass types on the way to the Pallet Town, said Ash. But before that, let's have a full course meal at Vermilion City, said Ash as his stomach made loud noise. As they are having their meal, Iris seems to be lost somewhere. What happened, Iris? Asked Ash. Actually, I want to start my own journey. I want to travel and meet every dragon type out there. I have seen your dragon type team and I must say you have forged a great bond with them. I want to do the same, so I am going to Blackthorn City, said Iris, and Sylvan expressed that he wanted to participate in an old rod fishing rally hosted by Mr. Brinny. Later on, Ash and Alexa go with Iris and Sylvan to the train station, where their long journey comes to an end and the three friends, as well as Fracture and Pikachu, share a bittersweet goodbye. As the train pulls out of the station, Ash calls after his two friends to have a great trip and recalls all of the experiences the three of them shared together. I guess it's you and me. Let's go to Pallet Town by air, said Ash. Let's go then, said Alexa as both of them started to walk towards the Pallet Day. Ash and Alexa reached Pallet Town. You know, I can't wait to reach Professor Oak's lab and meet my Pokémon, said Ash. I know how eager you are, but you should pay to your mom, said Alexa. You are right, said Ash. Meanwhile, I go and visit Professor Oak, said Alexa as she walked towards the lab. Hey Mr. Mime, how are you doing? Asked Ash. I am good, replied Mr. Mime as Ash enters the house. Ash, welcome back, said Delia. Hi Mom, nice to see you again. I missed you so much during my journey, and you know what? Said Ash as Delia turned with also made herself visible. I know you won. I saw the telecast, said Delia. I forgot, it was telecasted all over the place, said Ash. Hello Meloda. Did you take care of my Ash? Asked Delia, to which Meloda nodded. I have to go Mom as I need to drop my Pokémon there, said Ash. Just before Ash could leave, Delia asks him for his laundry. As she takes the bag of dirty washing, Delia sends Ash upstairs to clean and get refreshed. Heading upstairs, Ash enters his bedroom and adds his collection of Unova Gym Badges and League Trophy to his mementos of past adventures. Pikachu, we will defeat Elite Four and bring the title of champion, said Ash, making Pikachu joined Ash. Later, Ash enjoys a hot drink as Pikachu and Mr. Mime play together. Delia then notes that Ash is probably wanting to head to the lab to see his Pokémon and allows him to go. Ash happily leaves, promising to return soon. Hey Pikachu, do you think challenging the Elite Four now is a good idea? Asked Ash as then walking towards the Pokémon lab. Yes, it's okay and we are at elite level and we can defeat them, said Pikachu. We will challenge Elite Four after 1 year and bring the title of the champion, said Ash. Why don't we travel solo and challenge every gym of Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh and Johto along with Battle Frontier? This will give us enough time to train, said Pikachu. Nice idea. Since we have already traveled to these places already, we will directly visit gym instead of exploring every place. In 4 months we can cover one region, said Ash. Let's see who will reach the lab first, said Ash as he started to run towards lab. Pikachu used quick attack to get the lead. That's not fair Pikachu, said Ash. Back at the lab, Alexa is taking interview of Oak and Ivysaur. Ivysaur acting as a peacemaker among Pokémon of this facility is quite an amazing thing. This represents how mature a Pokémon can be, said Alexa as she focuses on Ivysaur. Now, one more question. How many Pokémon this facility have? Asked Alexa. Well, I have Pokémon from Kanto to Galar region. In total there are 1,000+ Pokémon in this facility, said Oak. That's amazing. 1,000+ Pokémon, said Alexa. And how you manage this place? Asked Alexa. Me and my assistant are the only 2 members who manages this facility, said Oak. I can't imagine how much effort it takes for you 2 to manage this place, said Alexa. Hey Professor Oak, I am here, said Ash as enters the ranch. Ash, you are here finally, said Ivysaur as he ran towards Ash in happiness. Nice to see you once again, and I am sorry that you didn't got a chance to battle in the league. So I will be giving you a chance to battle against Elite Four, said Ash. No problem, said Ivysaur. Did all of you met new team members? How are they doing? Did they opened up to you guys? Asked Ash. Yes, but when it comes to Professor Oak and Tracy they need more time, said Ivysaur. Sorry if I disturbed your interview, said Ash. No worries, we are already done with interview. In fact, Professor Oak was about to give the tour of the facility, said Alexa. That's awesome, said Ash. Ivysaur, please assemble everyone here, said Ash as Ivysaur rapid fires solar orb that explodes into red fireworks. Meanwhile, Ash send all Pokémon that he have with him. That's amazing, said Alexa as Ash's all Kanto Pokémon appeared. Pair of Butterfree flew towards Ash and landed on Ash's head. Hey Butterfree, are you 2 enjoying yourself? Asked Ash. Yes, this place changed a lot, said Ash's Butterfree. Alexa, meet my team from Kanto, said Ash as Pikachu joined Eevee, Gengar, Dragonite, Blastoise, Primeape, Kingler, Snorlax, Muck, Tauros, Ivysaur, Lapras, Kangaskhan, Gyarados, Charizard, Butterfree X2, Nidoran. Abra, coughing, Togepi. Ivysaur, where is Pidgeot? Asked Ash. Went to visit its flock, said Ivysaur. That's okay then, said Ash. Now call Johto team please, said Ash as this time firework is of orange. Soon. Tyranitar, Feraligatr, Donphan, Meganium, Typhlosion, Steelix, Noctowl, Heracross, Hitmontop, Girafarig, Elekid, Magby, Houndour, Misdreavus joined Ash. Magby, Elekid, Houndour and Misdreavus, how are you doing? Did you enjoying yourself? Asked Ash as he bent down to pick up Houndour, but Houndour launched Flamethrower. Hope we become good friends in future, said Ash as Charizard showed thumbs up at Houndour, who stuck its tongue out. It was your plan, Charizard? Asked Ash, at which he and Houndour started to laugh. Are we friends? Asked Ash, at which Houndour came near him and nuzzled him. I am happy that you are enjoying yourself, said Ivysaur. Called all of Ash's Pokémon, and in front of Alexa there are a variety of Pokémon from Kanto to Galar. You have Pokémon from Kalos as well. That's amazing, said Alexa. Yeah, actually I traded away my 26 Tauros and now only these 3 are left, said Ash as he walked towards Tauros, who licked him. That's my family of Pokémon, said Ash. For those who got a chance to battle in the league, I thank you for your efforts. Without you guys defeating our opponents won't be possible. Now, those didn't got a chance to battle, I will give you a chance to battle against Elite Four and champions, said Ash, making his Pokémon excited. Ash, will you let me battle? Asked Charizard. Charizard, you have already battled, I want to give others a chance. But if you want you can visit Cherisific Valley, said Ash. Not a bad idea. I believe all Charizard are eager to battle me. Shall I go? Said Charizard. Of course, that's your second home and I am not the one to stop you, said Ash as Charizard flew. I will return soon everyone. Take care, said Charizard as everyone bids farewell to Charizard. In total you have 112 Pokémon from all 8 regions, said Alexa. If I travel to other regions, I will make new friends and expand this family, said Ash. What you say, guys? Are you ready to expand our friends circle when we travel to new regions? Asked Ash, which made his Pokémon excited. Ash never leave a chance to amaze me, said Oak. Hey Professor, I was thinking to challenge previous region league before moving to Kalos, said Ash. So you want to redeem for your loss? Asked Oak. Yes, before going for the trip I will be staying here for 2 months as I want to understand my new Pokémon that I acquired recently, said Ash. There are few rules that I want you to understand before you challenge leagues once again. Come here tomorrow, I will explain you everything, said Oak. Professor, if you agree, I want to camp out in the ranch for 2 months so that I can bond with my Pokémon, said Ash. I allow you, Ash, said Oak. Thanks a lot, Professor, said Ash. You heard it, everyone. We all going to camp here, said Ash, making his Pokémon excited. After giving Alexa a tour of the ranch, Ash and Alexa went back to Ash's house. Only Melota and Pikachu are at Ash's home. During dinner at his home, Ash tells his mom that he's planning to stay here for few months in Pallet Town and the train for 4 months before he restart challenging Kanto, Johto, Hoenn and Sinnoh League again before heading out for Kalos region. That's a great idea, Ash. I assume you are going back to Unova to challenge Elite Four? Asked Delia. I am not sure. I want to challenge Elite Four as soon as possible, said Ash. I wish you good luck, Ash, said Alexa. Next day, Ash and his mom accompany Alexa as she is moving back to Kalos region. Mom, you know what? You are the best mom in the world, said Ash as they are walking back to Pallet Town. Why you are saying that? Asked Delia. Because you never asked me to stay back. As soon as I hear about a new region, you give me all the things that I need, said Ash. Don't say like this, silly. You are most important to me, said Delia. Later on, Ash is back at Oak's lab to understand new rules to retry the leagues. As soon as Professor Oak told him, he was shocked. "What you mean? I have to face restrictions?" asked Ash. "Not to worry, Ash. Since you are well-seasoned trainer and you won Unova League recently. Pokémon League have few rules designed especially for trainers like you," said Oak. "First thing is you must acquire gym badges again as previously acquired badges are invalid now," said Oak. "That's easy. I will use my strongest team and win the badges," said Ash. "Ash, that's good to hear, but there are restrictions," said Oak, causing his face to turn pale white. "What restrictions?" asked Ash. "You can't use non-Kanto region Pokémon until League starts. You have to use Pikachu until you acquire last gym badge. You can't use your Kanto native Pokémon caught during previous journey until you challenge 6th gym. In short, you have to use entirely new set of Pokémon only native to Kanto. And these rules will apply to other regions in case you retry it," said Oak. "But I can use them while challenging Elite Four and Champions, right?" asked Ash. "Yes. These rules are only for if you enter the regional league. This is for you and your Pokémon growth. But you can take help from your Pokémon in training new one," said Oak. "I will challenge Indigo League once I return from challenging Unova Elite Four and Alder," said Ash. For next 2 months, Ash camped out in Oak's ranch where he tried to bond with his new Pokémon that includes Sableye, Rotom, Beheeyem, Nidoran, Mudkip, Torchic, Shinx, Piplup Abra, Elekid, Magby, Snover, Ralts, Houndour, Blitzel Coughing, Beldum, Togepi and Misdreavus. His old and new Pokémon play day and night to forge a bond. To Ash's surprise, his new Pokémon started to trust him. They become like a family to Ash. Ash also trained his old team to take down Elite Four. "Guys, I am happy. We resolved our trust issues and now we are a one big family," said Ash's Houndour, and Magby launched Flamethrower on Ash's face. "Now I will be visiting Unova once again to challenge Elite Four and post that we will begin our journey," said Ash, causing his Pokémon to cheer up. For next 1 month Ash trained with his team and now he is ready to depart. "Ash, all the best. Bring home the title of the champion," said Oak. "Thanks. I won't disappoint you," said Ash. 3 days later Ash reached Vertress city of Unova region. The battle for Elite Four will be conducted here, and once he defeat 4 of them, he can challenge Alder. The battles will be conducted in isolation except the battle with is currently at Vertress City Pokémon Center in his room. "Pikachu, today is our first battle and we are gonna win this," said Ash. "You bet we will," said Pikachu. Soon Ash and Marshall are standing against each other. The announcers are already set up their system. "Ash Ketchum, I saw your league performance and I hope you won't disappoint me," said Marshall. "I was waiting for this time. I believe my Pokémon that we will win," said Ash. "This will be a 6-on-6 full battle. Both side can substitute Pokémon any time," said referee. "Go Emboar," said Marshall, sending his fire and fighting type. "This will be over," said Ash as he sends his Blastoise. Blastoise vs Emboar. As Emboar started with the Brick Break, Blastoise retreated in the shell and used Iron Defense and then Rapid Spin. Emboar tried to dodge the Rapid Spin but Blastoise hit it without missing the target. "Your Blastoise has good accuracy, Ash," said Marshall. "That's because he was a firefighter from past 5 years in Vermilion City of Kanto," said Ash's Blastoise used Rain Dance, causing rain to start. Emboar on other side used Rock Tomb that Blastoise destroyed with the Rapid Spin and Iron Shell combo and striked Emboar with 99% accuracy. Emboar stood back and then used Flame Charge and Blastoise used Aqua Jet and collide in middle of the battlefield, causing explosion. Emboar then rushed towards Blastoise with Focus Punch, which Blastoise stopped with his Aqua Punch, which deploys same technique of Aqua Tail. When both Focus Punch and Aqua Punch connected, Blastoise used Hydro Pump on close range, sending Emboar crashed into the wall. Emboar stood back and used Focus Blast, which Blastoise countered with Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse pushed Focus Blast back and Emboar used Overheat, causing explosion. Emboar use Flare Blitz, said Marshall. Blastoise use Aqua Impact, said Ash as Emboar surrounded in blue flames and charged at Blastoise, who used Rapid Spin to get in the air and then surrounded in energy of Goga Impact, and another layer of Aqua Jet formed and charged at incoming Flare Blitz. Emboar and Blastoise connected in mid-air and start pushing each other back, until Blastoise fired Hydro Pump that pinned Emboar down on the stood back and used Fire Blast, and Blastoise used Whirlpool, which destroyed Fire Blast and striked Emboar. Before Emboar could attack, Blastoise used Aqua Spin, which is a combination of Aqua Jet and Rapid Spin. Continuous attack of the Aqua Spin made Emboar more weak. Emboar stopped Blastoise, said Marshall. Just before Blastoise could strike Emboar, it used its strength and stopped Blastoise and prepared to use Overheat in the shell. From within the shell came out massive stream of water that hit Emboar, and the Blastoise gained distance. Blastoise then used Whirlpool and Emboar used Fire Blast, causing then used Earthquake and then used Skull Jet, a combination of Aqua Jet and Skull Bash that knocked out Emboar. Emboar is unable to battle. Blastoise wins, said referee. Nice job Blastoise, return for now, said Ash, recalling his Pokémon. Marshall then sends his Scrafty and Ash sends his Muck. Muck vs Scrafty. Scrafty start with Focus Blast, said Marshall. Muck dodge it and use Sludge Wave, said Ash. Scrafty formed the Orb of Focus Energy and launched it at the used his sludge-like body structure and then spread itself on the field and used Protect, causing Focus Blast to miss the target. Scrafty use Fire Punch, said Marshall. Scrafty charged at Muck with fist encased in flames. Muck take the attack, said Ash as Muck raised itself and took the attack, but Scrafty's arm stuck inside Muck's sludgy body. Now disable and use Poison Gas, said Ash as Muck's eyes glowed blue that encased Scrafty, and then Muck started to cover Scrafty. When Scrafty is inside under Muck's grip, Muck released Poisonous Gas and then threw Scrafty out. Scrafty stood back and used full power high jump kick. As soon as Scrafty landed the kick, Muck grabbed the leg, trapping Scrafty in his slant used Body Slam. Use Focus Blast, said Marshall as huge explosion occurred, causing Muck sent flying high in the air. Muck then expands its body and fired Sludge Bomb that hit Scrafty and then used Gunk Shot. Scrafty evaded the attack and then used Stone Edge that hit Muck, dealing good damage. Muck, can you battle? Asked Ash, to which Muck nodded. Scrafty used Dual Chop, said Marshall as Scrafty charged at Muck and landed Dual Chop. Muck stopped Dual Chop and used Body Slam and Poison Gas combo, knocking out Scrafty. Marshall recalled his fallen Pokémon with shocked expressions. Ash recalled his Muck back and is ready to send his next Pokémon. Marshall sends his Mienshao and Ash sends his Noctowl. Noctowl vs Mienshao. Noctowl, let's show them your strength. Use Double Team, said Ash as Noctowl went higher and covered battlefield with its copies. Marshall simply looked at the battlefield and saw only single shadow. Mienshao use Aura Sphere, said Marshall as Mienshao formed Blue Sphere and launched it at Noctowl in the air. Noctowl used Psychic to stop Aura Sphere and then used it against Mienshao. Flying type with Psychic type move, not bad, said Marshall as Mienshao jumped in the air and used High Jump Kick. As Mienshao is about to land the attack, Noctowl used Substitute and then rammed into Mienshao with Steel Wing, striking near Mienshao's abdomen, dealing good amount of damage. Mienshao used Dual Chop, said Marshall. Noctowl eyes Double Team and then use Hypnosis, said Ash. Mienshao jumped higher in the air with both of her arms glowing white. Just before it could hit Noctowl, he used Double Team and then evaded the attack. Mienshao is hitting every copies as real Noctowl already used Steel Wing. Mienshao detected the Noctowl and grabbed him by wings and used Seismic Toss, knocking Noctowl on the field, and used Aura Sphere. Noctowl use Protect and then use Aerial Ace, said Ash's Noctowl created Energy Dome that leads to explosion. Noctowl flew back in the air. at higher altitude so that Mienshao can't reach there, and used hypnosis. Once Mienshao is put to sleep. Noctowl use imprison, said Ash as Noctowl used imprison. Mienshao used sleep talk, said Marshall, but it didn't work, and Noctowl used combo of Dream Eater and Hyper Beam to knock out Mienshao. Mienshao is unable to battle, said referee. Battle continued as Marshall sends throw and Ash sends his Tauros. Tauros vs throw. Tauros, show them your strength, said Ash as Tauros stood on its hind legs and slammed the front one, causing small earthquake. That's a wonderful Pokemon you got, Ash. Throw use super power, said Marshall. Tauros charged at Throw with Zen Headbutt. Throw waited for Tauros to come near him and successfully grabbed the horns. You are out, Ash. My throw is powerful enough to throw large boulders, said Marshall. Not yet, said Ash as Tauros is maintaining its grip on the field, making it difficult for Throw to raise Tauros in the air. Now Tauros, said Ash as Tauros used super power and throws Throw in the air and then used Fire Blast that shocked Marshall. Fire Blast connected with Throw, engulfing it in flames. As Throw is falling down, it balanced himself and prepared Power-Up Punch. Tauros used Double Team and then used Sandstorm, blocking Throw's view. Taking the advantage of the sandstorm, Tauros used Shock Wave in all direction. Just before Throw could realize, Shockwave had already hit him, causing before Throw could stood back, Tauros launched Fire Blast that hit Throw, dealing great damage. Tauros then used Rain Dance that removed the effect of Sandstorm, and then it started to rain. Throw felt better and charged at Tauros with Glowing Fist. Tauros used Protect and then used Double Team, said Ash. As Throw used Power-Up Punch, Tauros used Protect and then used Double Team and then used Thunder. Tauros released Stream of Electricity that hit already wet Throw due to Rain Dance, causing it to fell on its knees. Tauros then charged at Throw with Wild Charge. Throw got back to its feet and used all of his strength and lift Tauros in the air. I have a solution. Tauros used Substitute, said Ash as Tauros glows and then appeared behind Throw and used full power Iron Head, causing Throw to crash near Marshall. Throw stood up again and then used Close Combat, which Tauros evaded easily, and then used its own double kick, sending Throw flying in the air, and used Fire Blast that knocked out Throw instantly. Throw is unable to battle. Tauros is the winner, said referee. You did great, Tauros, take rest, said Ash as he recalled it back. Now my next Pokemon is, said Marshall as he sends his sock. Pikachu, your turn, said Ash as Pikachu landed on the battlefield. Pikachu vs Sock. Sock started with the Karate Chop, which Pikachu countered with the Iron Tail and blocked it. Pikachu released Thunderbolt, which hit Sock, making it scream in pain. Sock then used Focus Blast that Pikachu deflected using Iron Tail and launched Electroweb, covering Sock in electrified net. Sock break through it an ISED super power before charging at Pikachu. Pikachu, show them our speed, use Volt Tackle. Back to back, said Ash. Pikachu glowed blue and charged at Sock, which is looking like a blur. Sock is unable to see Pikachu and got hit by multiple Volt Tackle, causing paralysis to him. Being unable to move, Sock got hit by Pikachu's full power Thunder attack, which defeated him instantly. Oh my boy, you literally defeated my team, said Marshall, sending his final Pokemon. A Kinkeldor, huh, said Ash as he sends his last Pokemon, Ivysaur. Ivysaur vs Kinkeldor. Kinkeldor start with Rock Tomb, said Marshall as Kinkeldor raised its arms and then formed Massive Boulder. Ivysaur destroy the Rock Tomb with Solar Beam, said Ash. Kinkeldor Ivysaur needs time to charge Solar Beam. Throw that at Ivysaur, said Marshall as Ivysaur has already launched the Solar Beam that destroyed Rock Tomb. Now use Stone Edge, said Marshall. Ivysaur destroy Stone Edge with Seed Bomb, said Ash as Ivysaur fired brown color seeds that hit Stone Edge, causing explosion. From within explosion came out Kinkeldor with the pillars in his hand and swing it at Ivysaur. Ivysaur then used its vines to jump in the air and the used Leaf Storm. Kinkeldor then used its pillars to block the attack. Kinkeldor use Rock Tomb, said Marshall. Kinkeldor is preparing the Rock Tomb. Ivysaur then used Petal Blizzard which hit Kinkeldor, dealing good damage. Meanwhile, Ivysaur had already used the Vine Whip and grabbed the pillar and used Solar Beam to destroy Rock Tomb once again. Kinkeldor extends its arm to take the concrete pillars but he is shocked that his most important thing is missing. Are you looking for this? Asked Ash as Ivysaur can be seen holding the pillars in the air. We won't hold back. Even if you snatch the pillars, Kinkeldor will win, said Marshall as Kinkeldor used Rock Tomb which Ivysaur evaded with Double Team. Kinkeldor rushed towards the pillar to grab it but Ivysaur used Vine Whip and grabbed the pillars. Ivysaur used other two vines and grabbed Kinkeldor tightly. Kinkeldor tried to break free, said Marshall. It's not possible, said Ash as Kinkeldor tried hard but it is not working. Ivysaur used the two pillars to constantly strike Kinkeldor. Now use Sleep Powder, said Ash as Ivysaur used Sleep Powder that put Kinkeldor to sleep. Kinkeldor get up, said Marshall as Ivysaur used Solar Beam and send the two pillars back at Kinkeldor knocking it out. Unova Elite 4-member Marshall is out of usable Pokémon, Ash is the winner, said referee. Ivysaur, you did great, said Ash as he kneels down and then gently pet him. You were great Ash, you have trained your Pokémon well. I wish to battle you again someday, said Marshall. Thanks, it was great experience battling you, said Ash.